What's up, guys? In this video, I'm going to share with you an analogy that is going to help you better understand how you need to move your body and release the club head in order to strike this golf ball nice and pure and consistently. This is going to be super relatable for all you athletes that are coming from other sports. That's why I love it. Maybe you played baseball, maybe you played football. You finally realize golf's the best sport out there. That's why you're all hopping on the bandwagon. So I want to give this analogy that's going to help you get the fundamentals of the golf swing down so much easier. If I were to give you a ball as an athlete and I were to say, all right, I want you to throw this ball sidearm at your target. Here's what you might do as an athlete. Okay? That's sort of what the motion would look like. Let me do it again. Right? What you wouldn't do if I were to ask you to throw it sidearm is you wouldn't hang back on your back foot and throw it. You would move towards the target, right? We would take a step towards our target as we throw the ball. The other thing you wouldn't do is if I said throw it sidearm, is you wouldn't slam the ball into the ground like that, right? You wouldn't come out of your posture. You would have to get some side bend and release it this direction. The other thing that you wouldn't do with your right hand is you wouldn't roll it over like this. You would never take a ball and just throw it and go like that, right? That's not how we release it. What would you do? If you just weren't even thinking about it, just be an athlete and throw a ball, your hand is going to release, your right hand is going to release in this direction. Well, good news. It's the same thing in the golf swing. It's my favorite analogy, guys. The way to swing the golf club is to think about it like you're throwing the ball sidearm. Number one, in a proper golf swing, the general momentum of our body in the downswing is moving towards our target, similar to if we're throwing a ball, right? We wouldn't throw like this. That's not what we want to do in a golf swing, and that's what so many of you athletes from other sports are doing. We wouldn't release the ball by twisting our wrists. We would allow our right hand to go this way, or we wouldn't even think about it. That's just what naturally would happen. Well, when we release the club in golf, that's what it happens. So let me demonstrate. And I'll slow that down for you, and you can see how my right hand releases in this general direction. It's not going this way. And then finally, one of the most important parts about the sidearm throwing analogy that I love is it keeps you in your posture through impact. So many people have a tendency to be steep and over the top. Again, if you were to skip a ball, you would never go like that. You would have to stay a lot more in your spine angle and throw the ball that way. That's also a quality of really good golf swings. So let me show you what that looks like. Notice how my right side stays in some right side bend as I come through the ball, just like if I were to be throwing it. All right, guys? If you can think of the golf swing in this way, a lot of the key fundamentals to your move are going to improve, and you're going to start avoiding so many of the bad habits that I see amateur golfers making when they're trying to strike it solid. So, in summary, we're moving towards the target in the downswing, we're staying in our posture, and we're releasing our right hand just as if we're throwing the ball, but it's like we're throwing that club head. A lot of components to the golf swing that matter, but this simple throwing motion is going to improve your swing. So let me know when you try this out how well you stripe it. And golf should become a lot easier, guys. Stay tuned for more analogies. This one is guaranteed to be one of my favorites for a long time.